Drivers on Interstate 5 between La Jolla and Oceanside know that gridlock happens too often. Transportation officials know that too. They're poised to do something about it. But from the first hint that the freeway could be widened to accommodate more traffic, opposition has been vehement. Joining me now to discuss the proposed expansion are Arturo Jacobo, he's the Interstate 5 project manager for Caltrans, and Elise Lowe, she's executive director of Move San Diego. Welcome, and I'm going to start with you, Arturo. When we first heard of the options, they included as many as 18 lanes, and now they seem to be down to fewer. But what is it that you're hearing about the cries of turning San Diego into a Los Angeles? What are the current options?
Well, the current options for I-5 is to provide choices for people. We know that I-5 is a lifeline to the San Diego and the North County cities. So the proposal is to provide express lanes under the 4 proposed built alternatives. And the purpose of this express lanes is to provide choices to people, to motivate people to use carpool, to vanpool, and to be able to put transit on I-5. By using the express lanes, we in Caltrans can guarantee a free flow commute time during that period that will be free of congestion, and also it can be flexible in the event that there's accidents on the general purpose lanes. We can use the express lanes to accommodate those people. So
there we have, at least we have carpools, individual cars, or transit. But you've had a chance to review the options. What's missing?
Well, it's interesting that we say transportation choices, because transportation choices is what we need through transit. We really need to see an evaluation of existing lanes for transit before we do an expansion.
Is there nothing there for transit under the existing lanes that exist?
There is, but for that you have to look at the region's vision, the regional transportation plan, which is the blueprint, the vision for the future transportation of the region. Under the regional transportation plan, there is going to be increase in mass transit. The region is proposing to provide double tracking on the LOSAN, the rail corridor from San Diego up to the North County line, where they are also proposing to put bus rapid transit on the express lanes that are proposed for I-5. So there are options for mass transit.
Arturo, there's been a lot of opposition expressed during the various public meetings that have been taking place. How is Caltrans responding to that?
We've had a lot of interest in the corridor, and that is the purpose of having the draft environmental document. We want to hear from the stakeholders, from the cities, from the elected officials, and from the resource agency. So we have taken that input and those comments that we're getting, and one of our major tasks is to educate the people, to let them know that the document that they see on the streets right now is just for the widening of I-5, but we want to educate them that there's a bigger vision for the whole corridor.
But the interesting thing is that during these public meetings, we've heard a lot about this public transportation option, and yet people tend not to use public transportation a great deal in this community. But what guarantee is that even if there is public transportation available, people won't choose to use their own cars?
Well, you absolutely have to make public transportation fast so that it's competitive with the car. If you're going to take a bus trip and it's going to take you 2 hours, of course you're not going to take it. But if you can dedicate lanes to buses and do the double tracking of the rail corridor so we can have more trains, then it's faster and it's easier, it's more convenient for people to take.
You've already had an environmental impact report. What are the key findings in that?
There's several key findings. One is obviously that there is a need to put the transportation system in the future. We have 4 proposed build alternatives. There are different impacts under each of those alternatives, and each one has a different cost. So we as the region have to evaluate all that input and try to come up with what's best for the region today and for the future.
So what would it take for you to support the project?
That's a great question. It would take a transfer of some of the funding for the project to support transit, rather than spending all $4 billion of it on freeway expansion.
Then when will, who will make the final decision? When will it be made?
In terms of the proposal for the I-5 corridor, the Federal Highway Administrations and Caltrans ultimately make the decision as to which alternative will be built for I-5. But that's then, taking into account all the input that we get from all the different stakeholders.
Is there any way the expansion won't happen?
Absolutely. I mean, we have 4 different build alternatives. One of them and one no build alternative. At the end of the day, it's a regional choice that we have to make, given the land use patterns that we have in the region, what's best for San Diego, North County in the future.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you.